talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit, nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Nothing is really wrong, feeling like I don't belong.
Give me a second to speak directly from my heart. My friends are in the wings here, getting ready for the show to start. And you're there in the YouTubes, connecting to our feed. As we've been finding lately, connection is a need. When we started Zoom picnics 2 months ago, we found a family and a stage. And though webcams have a different feel, the love we feel from you is real in this special virtual safe place. And though this scary time feels hopeless, if we feel like breaking down, we're here together tonight, safe at home.
We'll share this moment in our time here, and maybe we'll find we're not alone. Tonight, we are one. Even though we're not together, we can still treasure epic fun. Now you are all amazing, and we love you like crazy.
It's just that we just thought maybe we could still connect in quarantine.
As we stretch our wings,
And we try new things.
we found someone to welcome us home.
Tonight, safe at home. We'll share this moment in our time here. Maybe we'll find we're not alone. Tonight, we are one. And even though we're not together, we can still treasure epic fun. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my absolute pleasure to introduce you, to welcome you to Polly's Picnic 29, a virtual thing in a place with people. We're so excited for tonight's show. We've got amazing music and improv comedy coming at you, so stick around. You don't want to miss one single moment of the show. Tonight, safe at home. We'll share this moment in our time here, and maybe we'll find we're not alone. Tonight, we are one. Even though we're not together, we can still treasure Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Deep Cuts 32. And please join me in welcoming your host for the evening, Craig Jackman.
Hello, everybody. How's that for a beginning? Wow. Yep, Paul pulled it out from the archives, and of course, it being epic fun, because tonight's theme, and thank you very much, I'm honored to be the host for this evening. The theme for tonight is fun, or funny music. And, with everything going on, it's always nice to throw a little fun in, and especially musically. And I know that we haven't done fun music in a while. It was, I think it's been about a couple of years. We did like a Dr. Demento and Fun Night. I think we need to do that again. But we'll see what happens. I mean, this is Vaudacity. Anything can happen. And I am so blessed to be here with these amazing, talented people that I get to share tonight with here on Deep Cuts. Let's get started. Of course, you heard the voice here introducing everything. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Paul Carganilla. And as well, we have C3 Piano, or as we like to call him, Mr. David Benjamin.
I am not having fun tonight.
Beep, 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 beep. Well. And of course, his sidekick, his other half, could be considered better half as well, and who is an amazing singer unto herself. Please welcome Amanda Benjamin.
Hi.
Hello, hello. And we cannot forget the other couple that is here on the show. Our parents, our most recent parents, I think, would be the best way to describe it. They are an amazing couple. They're a part of the damn good group. We've got two of them already showing. Let's show the other two, ladies and gentlemen. Mike and Nicole Pierce.
Hello.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. That's got a Long Beach name on it. I'm a Titan. Cal State Fullerton. And of course, yes it is. Yes it is. Down the road a ways. And then of course we cannot forget our voice who starts our whole show, our Deep Cuts show. And what a dear woman that she is, an amazing DJ. We love having her here on our show. Let's welcome Wendy Walker.
Hi.
Oh, is that her name, Wendy? I was sitting here trying to remember.
What did you think her name was? DJ?
Yeah. First name DJ, last name Wendy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No, that's not it.
Oh, okay.
I'm confused. And curious. I'm quite curious. Curiouser and curiouser.
Okay, and that all helps out with the fun to be curiouser and curiouser, because I think we got some fun songs tonight, or funny songs tonight. Everybody has their selections in place.
Or do we?
Right.
Do we?
Well, that's true. Wendy is the one who always has the option.
That's the funny part.
And there's no claims list for this show, so, maybe somebody wanted to do We Are Young by Fun, and it's already been done.
That's true.
Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
I don't know how that's fun, but...
Super fun.
Is it?
Craig, let me ask you as we dive in, what inspired the theme tonight?
I just felt that we needed to have some fun. Now, I know I have the rainy background, but that's tradition for the show. So I kept that.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, everyone
fun.
should be in sweaters and glasses, sipping tea from their mugs, this is Deep Cuts.
From
Exactly.
your mug into
Deep
your
Cuts
mug.
tradition, right?
Oh, here.
There we go.
I don't have tea.
Yeah.
I think.
Sometimes it's iced tea.
Sometimes it's iced tea. Sometimes it's spiked water. Hot water. Little shot of Fireball.
Nicole looks like she's ready for the beach.
I just want to give a shout out to Krista in the chat. We've been thinking about you. Love you. Hope you're feeling better, Krista.
Yes. We're glad that you are here, Krista, and thank you so much. But yeah, I just thought, why not have a fun night tonight? Something having to deal with fun or funny music. So yeah, I found a really cool quote from Penny Marshall, and I hope, take it to heart if you do. Uh-oh.
I pulled it.
I don't know what happened to Paul, but
That didn't take long.
no.
You're okay.
So violent.
Paul's spiking his water again, guys.
Violence. Did Paul just rage quit?
Well, his camera is sort of still on.
Do we need to
camera
call
was
like?
Can you not hear me?
Did we call?
We can hear
Jamie?
you.
Oh, okay.
Can't see
Plus
you.
sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a plus sign on your camera there.
Flipped over.
It's fine. It's fine.
It was very
Everything's
violent.
fine.
We know what Paul looks like by this point, so I think we're okay.
It goes with the funny theme. It goes
I use
Okay.
I use an old phone as my webcam because the webcam on my computer
There you
crapped out,
Goes me.
Yeah.
and it's attached to the top of my computer by this clip.
Uh-oh.
There's your problem.
The clip fell off, so
Mine.
that's bad.
Okay, so Rage Quit aborted, Charity. So
Rage
thank you.
Clipped.
Rage clipped. But I was going to say there was a great quote here from Penny Marshall. May she rest in peace. I know that now that Laverne and Shirley are together in another place. Yeah. But one thing I loved about this quote, which I think applies for tonight, if you're not having a good time, find something else that gives you some joy in life. And so I hope that we here on Deep Cuts and Vaudacity bring you a little extra joy tonight on this Thursday evening. So there we
In
are.
the spirit of that comment,
Bye.
Wow. Wow.
Okay. Thank you, David.
It's kind of like, I mean, it all kind of harkens back to the whole idea of the meaning of life. I mean, we're diving deep into the Deep Cuts conversation before we even have our first song here. But I don't know. I always kind of feel like when people say, what is the meaning of life? It's to enjoy the experience. And it's just like, you got to focus on the moment, not be too preoccupied with the future or too bogged down in the past. And it all just kind of comes down to this. I don't know if I heard the line somewhere, if it's just always in my head, but if we're not having a good time here, what are we doing?
Yes.
What are we doing here? Like in work, in projects, in whatever you're doing, like if we're not having a good time here, what are we doing? What's the point?
Yeah,
I don't know.
why?
We
Hey,
just
Paul,
had
do you
to-
know, or any of my Disney peeps, do you know Sue Hamilton?
Yeah.
Yeah. She has a book that she wrote, and her whole philosophy is have fun or quit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
And
Having
just about 3 years into the Vaudacity journey, next month will be our 3-year anniversary of doing shows on this network, which is wild. Obviously, as you could see from the opening video this evening, like the landscape of performers has changed dramatically. And it's just everybody, gravitating, returning to their truth. And, everybody who's in the chat, everybody who's in the audience are the ones who are, this is where they're having a great time tonight and where they want to be. And if we're not having a good time here tonight, what are we doing? And it's just everybody who's here tonight is here for a reason. It's because we all love each other and we love being here and we love doing this thing.
Yes. Absolutely.
I just took the train right off the tracks before.
No, that's okay. That's okay. We'll get it right back on track. In fact, I'm going to go first tonight.
Wow.
I mean,
So-
you always go first or last, so it's not really anything new there, Craig.
But this time you get to pick.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's right. Now, I mean, normally, yes, I do go last.
This time it's a choice.
This time it's a choice. Yes. And so I choice foist.
As the host, you get to pick where you go, and as our gracious host this evening, as you are the gracious host this evening, I'll ask the question, what did you pick for this theme that you picked, and why?
Well, this goes back a few years, this novelty song. It was written by a Fresno, California man named Ross Bagdasarian in 1958. The song went to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and remained there for 3 weeks. And it was also number 1 on the Billboard R&B charts because it was really popular. The song was inspired by a book titled Duel with the Witch Doctor on Bagdasarian's bookshelf. And it gained further popularity due to it being performed by a certain Alvin and the Chipmunks in 1960 as part of their cartoon show. And all of this from the man who took a tape recorder and sped up his own voice to create the Witch Doctor voice. And by the way, you may know Ross Bagdasarian, his stage name, David Seville. So this is that famous song, The Witch Doctor. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. And then the witch doctor, he told me what to do. He said that I told the witch doctor you didn't love me true. I told the witch doctor you didn't love me nice. And then the witch doctor, he gave me this advice. He said that you've been keeping love from me just like you were a miser. And I'll admit I wasn't very smart. So I went out and found myself a guy that's so much wiser. And he taught me the way to win your heart. My friend the witch doctor, he taught me what to say. My friend the witch doctor, he taught me what to do. I know that you'll be mine when I say this to you. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. You've been keeping love from me just like you were a miser. And I'll admit I wasn't very smart. So I went out and found myself a guy that's so much wiser. And he taught me the way to win your heart. My friend the witch doctor, he taught me what to say. My friend the witch doctor, he taught me what to do. I know that you'll be mine when I say this to you, oh baby. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Everybody! Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang.
That's Craig Jackman.
thank you.
Yes. I still have my Chipmunk Punk vinyl
Yes!
somewhere.
I remember that album. I sold that album at Musicland years ago, and it sold off the shelves.
Chipmunk Punk.
Chipmunk Punk.
Yeah.
Yes. I think that was
84. I'm guessing. 84
For those
was a
of
good
us
year.
who don't know, what is chipmunk punk?
It was an album by the Chipmunks that came out. Go
Crazy
ahead.
Little
Go
Thing
ahead.
Called Love, Call Me. I don't even. There were so many good songs, but they were all done by the Chipmunks. The cover was like Alvin, like this against like a brick wall with like
Yes.
chipmunk punk in like spray paint. It was punk rock, Paul.
Yeah,
It was punk rock.
What I remember,
by the Chipmunks.
what I remember is the Chipmunks movie when they used that song.
Mm-hmm.
And they were all like,
Chipmunks movie. Jason Lee.
You remember? Yeah, and they redid it. It was like, "Come on, people, let me go." Yeah,
And then they did there were other albums after Chipmunk Punk,
just
but that was
remember-
the big one that yeah, you're right, Wendy. That was the big one.
that was the big one.
Did they ever go on tour?
They did in the movies.
They did. It was like
Yeah.
the Gorillas. Like you didn't know who they were. Very small. Very hard to see them.
Little holograms.
That makes me want to think of Banana Splits.
Yes. Okay, now I'm rethinking my decision. What was the Banana Split song?
Tra
Tell me.
la la, tra la la la, tra la la.
Yeah.
Well, now she's looking it up.
gotta look up the chords.
I mean, it's too bad there's never any secret tracks after the show's over where people could do a second.
That never happened. No.
That's
We're a
Bummer.
Oh, no, not at all. Who
What a
knows?
waste of an opportunity.
Well, before we get things rolling, actually, I want to do a quickie share. Let's see.
Quickie time.
Yeah. Just so everybody knows that tonight's episode of Deep Cuts is free, of course. But if you would like to share some of your love with all of us, here are the individual tip jars that for each of our performers this evening. And so please go ahead and share with us. You don't have to if you don't want to, but we do appreciate it if you do, because this is free and we are doing this because we want to have fun. So thank you all very much. Now that we've got that out of the way, are we ready for some wheel spinning time?
Wheel. Are we really Freddy?
Are we wheelie ready?
I think so. Let's jump into it.
All right, here we go. Here are, oh, wait a minute. I got to do one thing, which I did not do this time. Where is that?
Make it avocado colored.
Yes.
Yes, how did you guess? There we go. So, here's our 6 performers with a 7th coming up, possibly later. Let's hope so. So in the meantime, let's go with who we've got here right now and roll it. Okay, Paul gets to kick it off.
I thought it was gonna be me.
Yeah.
It's gonna be me.
All right, Paul. So show us the meaning of fun.
Yeah, Paul. Okay, so since it's kind of my turn, I guess, to ask, what is part of fun for you? And then please share us what your song is.
Well, fun for me is just hanging out with all of you, of course. Fun for me is also performing, being around loved ones, which we're doing right now, and experiencing new things. Also doing things we know we love. That's all fun. It's all fun. When you introduced this theme, fun, funny, immediately my mind jumped to comedy and comedy songs, and I had a hard time thinking about narrowing things down, and then I started my brain went to, because this past Tuesday happened to be Valentine's Day. My brain went to a song called My Funny Valentine, which, if you know, I grew up with Nat King Cole, Frank Sinatra in my house, and hearing this song. And this song also means a lot to me because when I was in high school, I was in jazz band, marching band, all the bands. But my senior year of high school, the jazz band, when you go around, if anybody was in band in high school, you go around and you've got like, if you're going to festivals and tournaments, or they call them festivals, but they're tournaments. But
Right.
if you're going to festivals, you have like a 4-song set with your jazz band, and there's always a ballad. And this one was the ballad, and it happened to be, when it was my senior year, a featured solo for me on my trumpet. It was My Funny Valentine, and I have to admit, I never like really broke down the lyrics or looked at the lyrics. And when I looked at it again this week, I thought like these lyrics are really strange. I need to like figure out what this is all about, because it's from a show. It's from a Broadway show called Babes in Arms, which I've never seen. And so I didn't understand the context of the song. So in the song, the singer is saying, you're not well built. Are you smart? So when I Googled it and wikied it, and anybody who's seen the show can fill me in if I'm saying it wrong, but the way I understand it now, after I've become a My Funny Valentine scholar, clearly. So
having seen the show.
It's the woman, her name is Billy, and she's singing to the man whose name is Valentine, and asking him to stay with her because he feels like he's not good enough. He's not well built enough. He's not smart enough. He's not good looking enough. And she's saying, "You're my funny Valentine. Please stay with me." Does that sound right? Amanda, have you seen the show?
I haven't seen the whole show. No, I only know songs from it, but I haven't seen the show.
And it's interesting because I know, like, obviously a lot of well-known female singers have covered it. Barbra Streisand, Ella Fitzgerald, but just when I think of this song, I think of a man singing it. So when I heard it was like a woman singing to a man, it like totally flipped the script on me. But I love it even more now. And the lyrics actually mean something now, whereas before it was just kind of like, that's mean. That's kind of mean too. That's also kind of mean to say. But now I get it in the context. And all of that to say, I narrowed it down to 3 different karaoke versions. There's
I'm on a wheel. Just kidding.
I should. Can somebody make a wheel on the fly? No. But like there's like a
flywheel.
There's like a slinky late night jazzy version of it. There's like a jazz quartet version of it. And there's Michael Bublé's version of it, which is like a spy movie kind of version.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that was a really cool one.
That's a cool one, David says?
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, it's for the Bublé.
Then I'll do
Bublé
it.
is fun.
Let's Bublé.
If he says it's fun, then let's do it. This is Michael Bublé's version of My Funny Valentine, written by Rodgers and Hammerstein for Babes in Arms.
Babes in Arms.
So I don't know how fun or funny it is, but there's funny in the title, and it was Valentine's Day on Tuesday. So here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Carganilla.
Let's do it. It's very James Bond. My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable, yet you're my favorite work of art? Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak when you open it to speak? Are you smart? Oh, don't change your hair for me. Not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day is Valentine's Day. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak when you open it to speak? Are you smart? Oh, don't change your hair for me. Not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day is Valentine's Day. Each day is Valentine's Day. In the form of spies.
That was awesome.
That was very cool.
And that's a difficult song to sing.
It is.
Sir. Brava. Bravissimo.
Thank
'cause
you.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
parts that didn't have like music, in the background. And you like really have to,
You have
I
to
don't
know the
truly
tune.
know the melody, and
Yeah.
it seemed hard.
I was sitting
And-
here thinking, God, that track is giving you nothing.
Ah,
Wow.
Done.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah,
And-
Charity Swanson said, I swear Paul's voice gets better and better with time.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
It's very
So
nice.
very, very good. Yes, I agree.
I'm going to guarantee that I go next and say, I feel really sorry for the person who has to follow that.
Well, I appreciate all of the nice things that you all said. Thank you very much, and I love you all for being here and the support that you lend to this network and this family and the family. And I'm just so blessed. We're so blessed by this community, and I love you all.
Well,
Love you too.
love you too.
Love you too.
Gotcha.
And I think we've got to hear the other two versions now.
Okay, put his name back on the wheel.
Okay.
dang, I
this
thought I
was-
was ready.
On the boulevard of broken dreams.
Yes.
Well, let's see what happens.
Play it on ukulele with a quick little strum. It'll work.
Prup, 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 prup.
Yeah, that was really good. And okay, it funny was in the song, so
I think it counts.
I think that counts too. And I would like to also say thank you so much to Emily Thatcher She did a tip. So much fun. Love the song that I did, and I love the song that Paul just did, and well done. So thank you so very much, Emily, and we're glad that you're here. And you know, what a great evening. This just getting together with you guys again.
It's been like 2 months. It's been over 2 months. Over 2 months.
Wow.
Over 2 months. So we got to get back into the deep cuts.
Greg,
again.
I need to talk to your manager about this because 2 months is too long to wait for something like this.
All right, fine. Have my manager contact your manager, and we'll get and everybody else's managers here because we got to get back on the deep cuts train here.
Absolutely.
And speaking of getting back on the deep cuts train, how about we find out who is next on the wheel?
Am I
Trains
the
have
only
lots
one
of wheels.
when Paul said that he had done that song as a trumpet solo? Am I the only one who really hoped that, despite the fact the kids are probably in bed, he was going to bust out the trumpet?
I considered it. I really considered it.
Amy would just murder you.
Yeah, it would not go down too well.
Then we'd probably get haunted by Paul's ghost. So
Mm.
I mean,
Especially if he's got his window in that room open. Yeah, I was really hoping.
Imagine the uptick in weekly or monthly audience members for Magical Mystery
I
Hour
know if we just had a ghost.
when Amanda is co-hosting the show with my ghost.
I just love it.
It's totally worth it.
It would work perfectly. Yes.
Wait, let me call Jamie.
Magical Mystery Hour on the other side.
Through the veil. Yes.
I keep saying that we need to do one of those things like I think Houdini did that with his wife. Like, so if I die, I'm gonna give you this. Like, this is my name, and you just tell each other. Like, so if you use a Ouija board or something, this is what I'm gonna say. Or if you hear such and such, you know.
Or we keep his mic open and he just comes.
I tell most people, like, if I'm sorry, in the unfortunate tragic event that you happen to pass while I'm still alive, please, like, come to me and show me, like, if you're able to. Like, I want to know you're okay, and I want to believe in the magic of the other
I'll
side.
do like the Patrick Swayze with the coin.
The pennies.
Ghost.
Yes.
I would just sit there and
I am Sam. I am Sam. Yes.
Yeah, David would be like, "Nah, there's a rational explanation." No, totally. That coin.
Except unless David's on a pottery wheel and he's being...
My good sir, I do not do pottery.
I have to say thank you to Emily Thatcher for tips tonight. She says, great job on deep cuts, Paul. So good. Well done, friends. Thank you, Emily.
Woohoo!
You and all the support we talk about on this channel.
Absolutely. Yeah, everybody. I mean, talent, you, the viewer, thank you so very, very much. We love you and we appreciate you. That being said, let's do another deep cut.
Okay, here we go.
Who?
There we go. It's going to be predict it. Who's going to predict it?
This is Nicole's most fun part.
I predicted it was gonna be me.
Amanda.
I didn't say it out loud. I was like, "That is totally gonna be."
It was like Final Destination. Like, it almost got you last time, and you dodged it. It got me, and now it's back to you.
I know.
I noticed on Amanda's 100-song wheel last night, it kept picking the ones that were colored red.
Really?
Like,
I
a
didn't-
disproportionate amount of the time, it landed on red ones. I mean, I know it assigns the colors somewhat arbitrarily, but it was interesting.
But, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm wondering. There were some people that were thinking, "Are you going to continue the 100th anniversary?" Because I mean, I unfortunately bugged out last night early. How many songs did you get to?
What was it, like 12 or 13?
Live songs, I think it was 14?
14?
And then pre-records was 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the 2 originals too. So it's a
Yeah.
lot.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Paul.
I was just gonna say I worked late last night. I went on a ride along at work after my shift was over, so I wasn't like home till like 11:15, and I was like, is Amanda still on? And I like logged in, and I think I just missed the end of the show or something like that. But
So close. Yeah, it was
And
like, whoa, it's been like 2.5 hours. Like, let's call it
I
a night.
started to watch it back while I was at work today, and you're writing songs now. How freaking cool is that?
It's pretty awesome. She keeps going, do you like it? Is it good? I'm like, yes.
I'm really, I was saying that last night. I'm just so.
That first one was good. I can't say anything about the second because I have yet to hear it since I cut out before the end, so I will reserve. But I love the first one.
Oh, thank you.
Second one's really good, Craig.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Check that out.
It's funny. Like I've had a couple people be like, "The first one's my favorite," and I'm like, "Really?" Because I always think like it's just cute. It's nice. And it's very short. And
You know, there's no I mean, it's art. There's no rhyme or reason to why people are drawn to certain ones over other ones, and that's what, you know, like Jamie, when she started writing music, she's like, "Really, you like that one better than this one?"
yeah, you're like, "Oh,
yeah.
I just thought it was."
Sorry, it's just like my taste in
Yeah.
art. I don't know.
I know. I was saying that I have such a hard time, or I've always had such a hard time because there's something like I'm always like, if it's not like epic poetry, like I'm like, it's not anything, you know. And then I'm like, no, it doesn't. Like,
Oh, you mean like ooh ee ooh ah ah ting ting?
Hey?
I'm like,
Obladi, oblada.
I always
Oh
say,
yes, there's another one.
Or anything Limp Bizkit.
Or like the Police.
Did do
That
do
one
do?
stinks.
Da, da, da.
I always say like, because you know, I love Vincent is like one of my favorite songs, and I'm like, see, now that's like poetry. You're talking, you have all these like, right? So I'm like, if it's not Vincent, then it's just not.
Granted,
And I'm
that
like,
song makes me sob every time I hear it.
I know. So my point in all that is that it's just nice to have something down and be like, okay, like this is okay.
And something I keep reminding her is that, you know, you write something down, it is not set in stone. You can
Also, yes,
revise it.
so
You
it
can
has
change
to be
you
it
can
has to be
rework it.
Vincent level at your first writing.
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
Unless
have,
you're
like-
Mozart,
But
which
it's
there's
so
only
funny because
one.
I love simple songs. Like when somebody is like, I love songs that are catchy and they're like, oh yeah, I'll remember it and I'll do it. But there's something like when I do it, then I'm like, oh no, like I want it to be like.
Because we're like our own biggest critic.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
And so I was like, I was really nervous to premiere songs. I was like, what if everybody thinks it's like something a 12-year-old could have written?
Ooh
But it was
ee
really-
ooh ah ah ting.
Ding, ding.
Well, it's interesting too, like when you start learning an instrument and you like open up the chord website and you see, oh, this song is
Yes.
literally 3 chords over and over and over again. And it like was Billboard Top 100 for how many weeks, and so then it just makes you realize, like, I don't need to break, but like,
Yes.
just make your music, and
Yes.
if people like it, they'll like it.
I mean, when I sat down to do the piano version of Bye 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 that I did a while back, like, when you take away the original instrumentation and you take away the lyrics, there is nothing to that song. There is nothing to work with in that song. You know, but it still was a highly successful song. Everybody knows it, right? So,
Oh, hi, Jamie. Oh, Jamie can't hear me. It's Kira. But hi, Jamie.
Jamie's coming in. And I just added her to the wheel.
Hooray.
So at least she gets one song by. And while she's getting set up,
All right. Yeah.
Amanda,
Yes.
fun.
Fun.
Talk to us about fun for Amanda.
You know, I always go back to character pieces from Broadway. They're just so much fun. You know, yeah, just the Broadway characters are always, especially the characters, are so much fun to play. They're so over the top. They're just something you don't see that often. So I decided to go to Broadway. And I decided to do Adelaide's Lament from Guys and Dolls.
Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, Amanda Benjamin.
A dog. Whoa, one's still here, but that's okay. All right. Here we go. It says here. Hold on. I didn't have my I forgot. It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustrations, may react with psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from waiting around for that plain little band of gold, a person can develop a cold. You can spray her wherever you figure the streptococci lurk. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's tired of getting the fisheye from the hotel clerk, a person can develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency, C note. Tendency, C note? Oh, C note! Chronic organic syndromes, toxic or hypotense, involving the eye, the ear, the nose, and throat. In other words, just from wondering whether the wedding is on or off, a person can develop a cough. You can fill her all day with the vitamin A and the bromo fizz, but the medicine never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. If she's getting a kind of a name for herself and the name ain't his, a person can develop a cough. And furthermore, just from stalling the wedding trip, a person can develop la grippe. When they get on a train to Niagara and she can hear church bells chime, the compartment is air conditioned and the mood sublime. Then they get off at Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop la grippe, la post-nasal drip, with the wheezes and the sneezes and the sinuses really upend. From a lack of community property and a feeling she's getting too old, a person can develop a bad cold. Achoo!
Yes.
Bless you, Amanda.
Amanda, have you done that role? Because you need to. I have, and you need to. It's a super fun role to do, and it's one of my favorites, and you need to do it. You're cast.
So fun. Yes. I'm
Immediately.
cast in the Wendy Walker production.
That's my favorite part of watching her
Walker
do some of these.
Productions? Let's make that happen.
Oh, yes.
Great.
I like it. It's got a nice
Yeah.
ring to it.
Was it Walker Martin Walker Productions?
All of it, any of it, all of the above. No, I did it years ago. Craig, you would know this, at the Grove Theater.
Oh, yes.
Yes, where I was Adelaide, and it was so much fun. Oh, it was so much fun.
Is the the theater by Angel Stadium?
No, different. This was way out in Upland, and they actually did really fun shows. It's no longer there, but yeah, super fun. Got to play Adelaide, got to play Audrey in Little Shop, got to play all the great big roles where I got to sing and I didn't have to dance. And especially with Adelaide, I had my hotbox dancers. So yeah, they all danced around me, and I just was like,
Hey. That was a really good theater. I'm sorry that it's no longer two.
That's okay. They're in Texas, like living
Yes, they
their
are.
best dream. I love it. Love that family.
Yep. And it was an old converted movie theater.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was speaking of haunted.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I remember going actually after hours a couple of times after I did Little Mermaid there. There were some noises.
Excuse me. Why
Literally,
didn't you write in our ghost story episode?
yeah, literally
Coming.
a ghost bumped into me backstage. I was making my way onto stage as Audrey in Little Shop. It was like final death scene, and I can't see anything. It's dark. Someone big, not like tall, but like big, bumped into me, and I literally was like, I felt it. I could smell him, and I literally was like, went to go like, I'm so sorry, and I could see that way there was no one there. I mean, that was one of 100 crazy ghost stories of that building. Crazy.
What's there now?
It's a church.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Oh, still lots of ghosts.
Did they bless it? Ghosts out of there.
They probably did an exorcism, I think.
Get rid of those demons.
Poured holy water all over.
Yeah.
Also, really quick, I got 2 super chats.
Yay.
Yeah, I got one from Carmen and one from Emily Butcher. Hey! Both of you.
I think I got another one too. Let me double check. I believe. Yeah, it's from Kelsey Blaine Gibson. Thank you,
Oh,
Kelsey.
my goodness.
Amanda,
And I got one from Kelsey as well. Bless you, Kelsey. Thank you.
I was going to say, Amanda, how is it that you can play both of the female leads in Guys and Dolls?
I'll just do like a one-woman show.
Yeah, rude.
Half of her side is one woman, the other half is the other woman,
Right.
and so she does the...
Marry the man today, and then yeah. I
Yes,
see it.
exactly.
Can I do that video like Cher did with the
Yes.
Story?
Where it's her as every character of West Side Story.
It's not like you haven't done that before, Amanda.
Someday in the not too far off future, we will all have a home in the Vaudacity Theater.
Oh.
Ooh, I
I'm
like
in.
the sound of that.
I'm in. Oh, I got one more super chat. This from Kelsey Blaine Gibson.
Wow, thank you all very much. This is awesome. We got to do more deep cuts. No, not because of that. No.
Hang out and do music. And
Hang
chat.
out and do music and chat like we're doing tonight, which we haven't done in so long. And it's so great to be here and to say hello to Jamie, who we were going into Amanda's song when you came on in. And so, just hello, welcome.
Thank you. Just got home from work, so sorry for all the yawning. I'm not bored, I promise. It's just a long day, but I'm home now.
So she was doing a hiring seminar that like the chiefs of police were like going to be a part of virtually, and then all of the internet in her whole entire building went out.
Yep.
So
25 minutes or something before the event.
Oh, lovely.
Completely out.
So they-
Division wide.
they changed buildings.
We had to drive across town. I had nothing.
Not stressful at all.
I had nothing. My PowerPoint was on my computer, which I can't bring with me. The Zoom password was auto-saved on my desktop, which I didn't have, so I couldn't figure out how to get into the Zoom. Because it's not our Zoom account. We use someone else's. And so I had to figure all of that out in like 10 minutes. Redo a PowerPoint, get all the chiefs on, plug in the ring light, find a webcam.
Aren't you glad it's over?
Yeah.
Or is it over? Or like,
It's
Yeah.
that again
Oh,
tomorrow?
yeah. Oh, no, it's over.
Okay.
Over and she nailed it.
It's over.
Yes.
Now you're here. Yes.
Yes.
I hope these shows maybe prepared you for that. Plugging in the ring lights, rushing, and grabbing everything.
Well, Paul
Everything
did
going
all
wrong
that.
at the last minute.
Internet going out.
Yeah, but I got creative and it worked out. So,
Hey.
Yay.
I think that's the story of Vaudacity, really. We got creative and it worked out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I like that.
That's the Vaudacity. That's like our
Slogan.
Tagline.
Yeah. So, like, the headline of our book. It's just, you know.
We had to get creative, and it worked out.
We figured
Yeah.
That is the tagline. Audacity.
Yes,
Be a nice
it's not we
picture
got
book.
creative, it's that we had to get creative.
Hey, had to. Well, the wheel has one more name on it.
The wheel has one more name on it, and I think we are at that time to give her a spin.
Take like a piano and spin it.
Oh, it's not. Okay, good.
Here we go.
Oh, yes, that was good. Thank you, David.
So to
Just
ensure
for that.
David had to put his keys in for that one. Nicole!
I heard an awfully loud no emanate from the Pierces household.
how do you get off of this ride?
Too late.
No
Well, if you
ticket.
take the first, if you take the letters of our names, so far we spelled out Pan. Same.
Where are you going with that?
Like,
What about Craig?
What about Craig?
Yeah.
Craig was on the
C-Pan.
wheel.
I'm the what is it? The cable network,
I was
C-Pan.
thinking that, like, but we don't have anybody with that.
Oh.
Or else it would have been C-SPAN, but that would have been really cool.
If it worked out, yes.
Yeah, unfortunately, we only have one vowel if we're going by first initials here. So ultimately, it's going to be a little.
But we spelled out Pan, and I like it. It's very clean. It's nice.
So okay, we'll go with that. Nicole, fun for you or funny or something. Share with us.
So I was thinking of songs that I maybe listened to in middle school because I feel like middle school was a very funny time of my life. I was
For all of us.
just such a weird kid, and like my friends and we would like prank each other and do things, and we would listen to, you know, like Blink-182, so I was thinking Blink-182 and all those kinds of bands. But anyway, I ended up choosing Teenage Dirtbag by Wheatus. It's a fun song. I don't know, like the bucket hat the guy is like wearing in the music video. And just like the way he sings is kind of funny to me, and the music video is kind of funny too. So yeah, it's just a little throwback song. And the song kind of came back because of TikTok, I guess.
I was gonna say that.
yeah.
Have you seen all the reels with that?
Yeah, and then people posting photos of themselves as a teenage dirtbag, like back in the early 2000s. So yeah, when I used to wear Hot Topic,
Yes.
all
They
Hot
were
Topic.
teenagers in 2000, early 2000.
They were yeah, they were. Sorry.
Fantastic. Well,
That's fine. That's fine that you're that young.
That's great. I love that for you.
That's your journey. We love you.
I'm just going to sit here and nod like I know what everybody's talking about.
People in the chat, come on, back me up. Okay.
It was all about the Hot Topic, Nicole. I get it.
yes.
Yeah.
Hey, I liked Hot Topic.
I'll
It was
post
cool
a
place.
really embarrassing photo of me later wearing a t-shirt that says I dress to depress. Okay.
Oh,
There we go. There's the emo side of it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Nicole Pierce.
Thank you. All right. Her name is Noelle. I have a dream about her. She rings my bell. I got gym class in half an hour. Oh, how she rocks in Keds and tube socks. But she doesn't know who I am, and she doesn't give a damn about me, 'cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Yeah, I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, baby, with me. Ooh. Her boyfriend's a dick, and And he brings a gun to school and he'd simply kick my ass if he knew the truth. He lives on my block and he drives in Iraq, but he doesn't know who I am, and he doesn't give a damn about me, 'cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Yeah, I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, baby, with me. Ooh, yeah, dirtbag. No, she doesn't know what she's missing. Yeah, dirtbag. No, she doesn't know what she's missing. And I feel like mold. It's prom night and I am lonely, lo and behold, she's walking over to me. This must be fake. My lips start to shake. How does she know who I am? And why does she give a damn about? I've got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. Come with me Friday, don't say maybe. I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby like you. Ooh, yeah, dirtbag. No, she doesn't know what she's missing. Yeah, dirtbag. No, she doesn't know what she's missing. Phew.
That was awesome.
Nailed it.
Awesome.
Thank you. Ugh. So nervous every time, and then when it's over, it's just like, oh, that was fun.
Why so nervous?
Live performance, you know?
I mean, okay, because I chose this song like literally an hour before this started, so
Oh, you're pulling a Wendy, huh?
Yeah,
almost a
That's
Wendy.
like me every show.
I may have learned mine today too.
Even my show sometimes. I'm
I don't know how
I've
you
got to
do
make a wheel, guys.
I have 100 songs on a wheel. Okay.
It's the difference between pre-recording and doing it live. And that's been the thing since like pandemic started. Like, do you want to pre-record or do you want to do it live? Some people preferred this way or that way, and it's just like the excitement, the thrill of performing.
Yeah. It's definitely more thrilling doing it live. It's a lot of work doing it pre-record because you're like, I'm recording this. I can't screw up.
I know, and then you do like a million takes,
Yep.
and it just takes over your whole night or
Yep.
weekend.
You're like, this doesn't take long.
Once I finally got brave enough to actually start performing live, I was like, I am never going back to pre-recording unless I absolutely have to, because just no.
Yeah.
I had to do a pre-record for a callback that I had the other day. They requested like 2 or 3 songs, and it was just like a verse and a chorus of each song. They didn't want the whole song, so I was like, "Oh, no problem. That'll be fast."
She's all,
Verse
guys,
and
I'm going to
chorus."
be done in 10 minutes. And
I did not say 10 minutes, but I said this shouldn't take long. And you know, like you start, and then you're like, "Nope, that could have been better. Hold on. Okay, go back. Delete that one." Okay.
this one half of that one word could have been better. Let me go back.
Yeah.
And how many
Yeah.
takes?
Yeah.
How many takes?
Oh, gosh, a lot, but
A lot.
not as many as I have been known to do. After a while, I was just like, I don't care. I don't care.
I'm
And that
sure
was probably the
everyone-
take that worked, right?
Each one probably was epic anyway.
Exactly. You know.
No,
Well,
it was
Lynn,
that was what she accidentally sent in. Was her? She accidentally recorded herself saying, "I don't
Oh.
care," and that's what got sent in.
and they were like, "Yes, I love that energy."
That's so hot topic
Honesty.
energy.
That's so in right now.
Well, then maybe what we should do is we should have you do your auditions live on Vaudacity.
Oh my gosh, no.
It's yeah, you do so well live.
Thank you.
You know who else does is Nicole Pierce. That was awesome.
Yes.
Yes, it was very good, Nicole.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Yay!
Now that's
Oh,
over with.
this feels so good having everybody doing this again. Ugh.
I know. I feel the same way, Craig. I love everyone.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Same.
Sorry, I missed the beginning.
But you're here. That's the important thing.
You're
I'll
here
watch.
now.
I'll watch.
Not here before the halfway mark.
Yeah.
You're here for most of it.
That's true.
Yes, exactly. And you had kind of an excuse.
And
Yeah.
Paul's gonna do his song like 2 more times, so
Yep.
Oh, is he?
He's like, I'm sorry, I heard that through the walls, and he should not.
With trumpet, of course.
Yes, it's got to be with trumpet. So
Darn, I
Jamie
don't
can
have
play the
mine with
trumpet.
me.
Paul will sing.
Okay, so shall we continue?
You're the host.
Let's do it. Let's. We got 4 more names on the wheel. On the wheel. Who will it be?
That's you.
Oh, Jamie.
I also predicted it was going to be Jamie.
He predicted Wendy.
2 for 2.
That's her.
Who said Wendy? Yeah.
Jamie did.
Should I stay here? What's the plan?
I don't know. There is no plan.
Oh,
But
whatever.
there can be a plan.
Sounds better.
Let's do that. Come over here, bring your stool over, and then I'll just be off the grid.
Ah,
Bye.
Hey.
I got my glasses because my contacts were sticking to my eyeballs.
But it fits
Speaking
the
of
motif.
Yes, that's true. Paul reminded me. He said that's fine.
Yeah,
It fits.
exactly. So, okay, now that you've gotten everything out of your way today, you
Yes.
can chill. We saw you bring in your glass of wine.
Mine. I'm ready. I'm happy. I'm in my cozies.
So, what's fun for Jamie?
This is a song I've never done before, so that is just fun in and of itself. But I, like Amanda, went to Broadway, and
I was actually worried that you would sing the same song.
you never know, right? Great
I
minds.
was like, if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be Jamie.
When you were introducing your song, Amanda, Jamie was like, "What if she sings my song?"
That's okay. There's plenty of songs to go around, guys. So I am doing "When He Sees Me" from Waitress. It's a character piece. Kelsey sings it. The character Kelsey. She's I've never seen the show, but I know that the character is kind of a neurotic. She's kind of nerdy. She's a waitress that works with our lead character, and she is, very, very what's the word I'm thinking of? She's hesitant to date because she's built up these walls and she's just so afraid of it, and she's just super neurotic. And I thought, well, that'll be kind of fun. It's just kind of a funny song. It always gets me. So I thought, let's try it.
Oh, fantastic. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Jamie doing something from the musical Waitress.
Yeah. Oh, I need to look this way so I can see the words. Oh no. I'll try to cheat it. I stick with real things, usually facts and figures. When information's in its place, I minimize the guessing game. Guess what? I don't like guessing games or when I feel things before I know the feelings. How am I supposed to operate when I'm just tossed around by fate? Like on an unexpected date with a stranger who might talk too fast or ask me questions about myself before I've decided that he can ask me questions about myself. He might sit too close or call the waiter by his first name or eat Oreos or eat the cookie before the cream. But what scares me the most, what
scares me the most is what if when he sees me, what if he doesn't like it, what if he runs the other way and I can't hide it? What happens then if when he knows me, he's only disappointed? What if I give myself away to only get it given back? I couldn't live with that. So I'm just fine inside my shell-shaped mind. This way I get the best views. So that when he sees me, I want him to. I'm not defensive, I'm simply being cautious. I can't risk reckless dating due to my miscalculating why. A certain suitor stands in line I've seen in movies, most made for television. You cannot be too careful when it comes to sharing your life. I could end up a miserable wife. Sorry girls, he could be criminal. Some sort of psychopath who escaped from an institution somewhere where they don't have girls. He could have masterminded some way to find me. He could be colorblind. How untrustworthy is that? He could be less than kind. Or even worse, he could be very nice with lovely eyes and make me laugh, come out of hiding. What do I do with that? Oh God, what if when he sees me, I like him and he knows it? What if he opens up a door and I can't close it? What happens then if when he holds me, my heart is set in motion? I'm not prepared for that, I'm scared of breaking open. But still I can't help but hoping to find someone to talk to who likes the way I am. Someone who, when he sees me, wants to again.
Better than the soundtrack.
That was awesome.
Better than the Broadway soundtrack. Ridiculous.
Amazing. Love it.
Gorgeous. Amazing. All of the above.
I've never seen Waitress, but I would. That was amazing.
I say
That was
between
better.
that song and the one Amanda did last night, I really kind of want to see the show now.
Oh, which
Great
one
show.
did you do yesterday?
Oh, I
Great
just
show.
used to be mine.
Oh, yes. Oh, so good.
Love that.
I have notes.
We'll debrief. We'll break it all down.
Okay.
You like you gotta go in the mouth.
It has been a while since we've done a lesson.
You gotta go
Careful, Paul. She's
Film
behind
the whole
you.
lesson. That would be
mouth
comedy
shake.
right there.
So, well, you gotta relax.
It's the ooze that get you. The ooze. We've all got our trouble.
Ooh.
Gotta not be afraid to look silly and
You can't
make
be
shapes
afraid.
with your mouth.
Yes.
Is okay. So what Paul is doing, is that one of the parts of the lessons that?
No,
like
I've
massage
never instructed
Okay.
that is, but it's probably adding more tension.
What are you talking about? You say I hold too much tension in my jaw and I have to
That's not
Gotta
the
be
one.
relaxed.
relax my jaw and the tone. See, I listen sometimes.
See, I'm on a wait list now with students, so you'll have to in line.
She may squeeze you in.
Lose, you lose. He was my student, but then he became difficult. He became problematic.
Listen,
Don't have time for problematic students.
Ooh,
I have a
Jamie,
feeling
that would be
that-
a fun song for you to write.
I
don't
have a feeling
time for
that
problematic.
Paul. That's not the first time a teacher has said that Paul's being problematic.
Problematic.
also, I have to tell you guys, over the years, the past few years that I've given her notes, she's not taken one of my notes. So
It's because
she's
you're
also a
problematic,
verbal
Polly. Problematic, Polly.
I think that there's the start, Jamie, for a song.
For a whole show, really.
Problematic Polly. I like it.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, Wendy and Jamie, you guys collaborate.
I don't like how this is going. Craig, take it away.
Okay, on that note.
Oh, that would be a really good time for your camera to come crashing down.
Actually, on that note, we're kind of a little more than halfway through the singers, but I just wanted to remind everybody that, we love doing this for you. We thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us. But if you would like to, here are the tip jars for all of our performers here tonight. And if you are so inclined, you may donate to those. Otherwise, that's fine. We love the fact that you are here, your presence. We appreciate you. We love you. And we're just glad that we could share this evening with each and every one of you.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Speaking of tips, I got two in actually that I want to thank. My mom, Carmen.
Yay!
And Emily Thatcher. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that.
I got one from Kelsey. Thank you. Hey, and that's the character of the song that I just sang. Kelsey.
Kelsey. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. So you sang it just for her.
Yes. That's perfect.
Oh, everybody.
Cool. Well, then let's keep going. We're on a roll or on a wheel.
We're rolling on
The roll is accurate.
Okay. Well, we roll with the wheel. So,
Rolling.
all right. Who's going to make it? Why not? We got three here. Who's going to make a prediction?
Let's stick to Wendy.
Go with Mike.
Yeah, it's me for sure.
Amy has
All
that
right.
I'm going to say David.
I'm going to
Well-
say David too.
I'm pretending my mind.
I'm actually sitting here getting more and more nervous the longer I have to wait. So
Okay. Looks like David's waiting another time.
Always wrong.
no, I guessed right, so I can just not go now.
I'm
Well,
excited.
you did it.
I'm excited.
You willed the wheel to pick me. Thanks,
I'm
David.
excited too. I'm very excited.
Yes.
I was
We
excited.
want to see what the 49er has in mind here tonight.
Did you know that the baseball team, I don't know if they're still called this, but they were called the Dirtbags, actually.
Yes. Yes.
Oh. It's because they're all
Yeah.
teenagers, right?
They only, once you get over 19, you can't be on the team anymore.
No, I remember that as being the nickname that they adopted because, I'm a Cal State Fullerton Titan, and we used to play them in baseball. And
Right.
yeah. Plus the fact that their colors were brown,
Like the
or are they
university.
still are? So,
Well, their baseball team has a different name than
Yeah.
the
The rest
of the teams, right?
it's weird.
So I think
Yeah,
the rest of
that's
the
the weird
teams
thing.
is the 49.
Well, now they're the Sharks. It's weird. Anyway,
Yeah.
they wanted to
Yeah, that's what it
become
is.
PC. I guess 49ers not PC.
What?
Why?
oh,
I don't know.
Wait, how is that not PC?
Well,
How dare
the
you try to get
mascot-
rich on
Hold on,
these
wait.
people.
Maybe
Oh.
the mascot was Prospector Pete, and I think he was probably a racist or something. I
Oh,
don't know.
I was
Oh.
saying 'cause 49er, the name
49ers are not.
it just comes from the gold rush because
No, I think Prospector Pete is.
Maybe
the
it was-
guy. I
Is
think-
it all the teams are the Sharks?
I
Maybe it's
think
just dirtbag.
Yeah,
Is like a
dirtbag is-
bad word or something.
No,
I would think dirtbag would be
Yeah,
worse.
dirtbag would be a lot
The
worse.
basketball team was they're the 49ers, but I think now they're the Sharks. Anyway,
That's really interesting, though. Now we need to look.
Long
at
Beach is confused.
Yeah.
Thank you, Emily Thatcher. Just dropping in here. Thank you, Emily.
Yay. Well, you've got UC Santa Cruz, their banana slugs.
Yes.
That's awesome. Bananas.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Bananas.
My stepbrother
Yeah,
went
that's what
to
I'm
Santa
thinking of,
Cruz.
I think I heard three of us sing the same thing at the same
Yeah.
time.
And I thought it.
It's fine. We're all just detracting from the main event.
Yes.
Which is Mike Pierce.
Mike
Exactly.
Pierce.
So, Mike, talk to us about fun for Mike Pierce
Fun. I mean,
or funny.
yeah. So I think first thing that came to my mind was there's an episode of SpongeBob SquarePants, and he spells out fun, and he says, F is for friends who do things together, U is for you and me, N is for anytime, anywhere at all, down here on the deep blue sea. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Any.
So that's what came to my mind. I don't know. I'm a big SpongeBob guy. But...
And just like the setting of SpongeBob, that's deep.
So...
Oh.
SpongeBob SquarePants once said. So no, I don't know, but that friends, hanging out with friends, it's always a good time. Just playing music, listening to music, doing new things. Like I think Paul kind of said that too. New adventures. That's a fun time. As far as the song goes, I think right away my mind also went to funny songs, and funny songs are always really hard to perform because there's more to it than just singing the song. Like you really have to. It's almost like the musical theater. Like you have to really get into a character or something.
Yeah.
And I kind of went through a few options. I love Tenacious D. Love doing tribute. And I'm not doing that one, but I do love I love Tenacious D, all of their catalog.
Next time, I'm demanding.
He's really good at Tenacious D.
We're gonna need a bonus song then, because now I'm invested.
She wasn't at all invested before.
I love all of their albums. All 4 of their albums are great.
Definitely do that.
We could do Drag
But and then I went to country music, and I think a lot of country music tends to be funny too because it's such a storyteller, and they have.
Yes.
I
thought about You're the Reason Our Kids Are Ugly. Do you know that one?
I saw that because I went through the Spotify playlist and I saw that and I was like, oh, I wish I knew this song.
Yeah, it's a great song. It's a better duet, but yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Carmen. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Very, very, very nice. Really appreciate it. Sorry to interrupt you guys. Thank you, Carmen.
Yay, Carmen.
Yay.
So I ended up going with a song by Roger Miller called Dang Me.
Oh, yeah.
You're not doing SpongeBob? This whole time I still thought we were on SpongeBob.
I'm not doing SpongeBob. No. I'm sorry. That was, yeah. Well, I had a SpongeBob quote. That was like
We have
poetry.
notes. We have notes.
This song is so funny though. Like I had never actually heard of Roger Miller till I.
Don't build it up too much. Like.
It's funny though. I had never heard of this artist, but then actually I did because he's the rooster from
Looney Tunes?
Robin Hood.
Yeah.
From Robin Hood.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Yep. He sings "King of the Road." That's probably his biggest hit.
I suspected as much.
But this song like when I first heard it, it just every time I hear it, just cracks me up. And you were so good at saying that.
Yeah. So this is Roger Miller. Roger Miller too. If you haven't watched him perform, pull up a YouTube video. He's just such a funny person. Like his smile is so infectious, and he's awesome.
I don't think I know him.
Yeah, he's been around for a while.
Okay, I'm sorry. Gosh.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to step back here and just say, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Pierce.
Yes.
Well, here I sit high, getting ideas. Ain't nothing but a fool to live like this. Out all night and running wild, while my woman's sitting home with a month-old child. Well, dang me, they ought to take a rope and hang me high from the highest tree. Woman, would you weep for me? Rip, 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 doo 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 doo. One more time. Rip, 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 doo 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 doo. just sitting around drinking with the rest of the guys. 6 rounds bought and I bought 5. Spent the groceries and half the rent. I like $14.27. Well, dang me, they ought to take a rope and hang me high from the highest tree. Woman, would you weep for me? One more time. Well, roses are red and violets are purple. Sugar is sweet and so is maple syrup. I'm the 7th out of 7 sons. Well, my pappy's a pistol, I'm the son of a gun. Well, dang me, they ought to take a rope and hang me high from the highest tree. Woman, would you weep for me? One more time.
All right, Amanda, the next time you think about poetry, rip, bip, bip, ba-doop, 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 ba-doop.
Maple Serple, was it? Serple.
Maple syrup.
Roses are red, violets are purple.
Uh-huh.
Sugar is
Sugar is
sweet, and so is maple syrup.
Purple.
I don't think those words have ever been used anywhere else.
You'd be surprised.
My favorite was watching Nicole's body like laughing. Oh, sorry.
I was trying to get out of the frame, but I was trapped in this one little corner.
I have no idea what that feels like.
Great job, Mike. Hey, speaking of Pierces, can we get a Benjamin update?
A Benjamin update. He
Baby
is.
bump.
Oh,
Like Amanda,
oh, that's mean. He's just like walking all over the place. He took his first steps on New Year's Day. And he's
like New Year, new me.
Yeah, New Year, new me. He turned like 15 months, January 5th. So he's like a late bloomer, I guess. But now he's like speed walking.
Oh my gosh.
He's just speed walking everywhere, and it's
He's such a smiley baby too.
It's
like
so
all
fun.
your pictures, he just looks so happy.
He's so happy all the time, except for diaper changes and when you're wiping his face after he's finished eating.
I mean, I don't like that either.
I was
So
saving that. Excuse me.
I love it when Nicole wipes my face when I'm done eating. Problem is.
That's something to look forward to, yes.
I remember
Another Benji thing is he started like a few days ago just spinning in circles.
just to music, like
Yeah, to
kind of
music
dancing.
pretty much.
standing and spinning or sitting?
Just standing and spinning
and
in
spinning,
circles.
and then he gets dizzy and
Yeah.
thinks it's funny, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you're gonna hurt yourself.
Does he like do the fall down after spinning a couple of times?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like
and it's
trying
pretty
to
dangerous.
make sure that he doesn't hit his head on the
Isn't it
hardwood.
amazing how, as a parent, you discover how many different surfaces in your house your kid could break their head on?
Well, he got his first goose egg. If you're familiar with this, you parents out there, he tripped and fell into the baseboard that we have in his room. That's like, it's one of the newer type that's like an inch that sticks out. Landed right on his forehead, got a horizontal like bruise right away, and then this like this bump just swelled up. He looked like a unicorn. It was
Ooh.
it was
Ouch.
so freaky. I was panicking. Like whenever he falls, I try to like not make a big deal, but this time I just couldn't help myself, and I was.
It looks so scary, but it's just because it's such thin skin right here.
The other day, Monday morning, Noah gave himself a glow stick facial.
Oh my gosh, I
What?
can't even talk about it.
Like it exploded, the glow stick?
The glow stick
Oh,
exploded and went in his eye.
Oh.
Did
I
you
was
have
at work,
poison
and then-
control? What do you do?
Inconsolable. The screams
Flush water into
Flush
it.
it with
were
water, like
just
a lot.
so terrifying. And he was like, I can't see. Everything is yellow for like 25 minutes.
Oh
God.
my god.
Guy.
And so I'm like frantically Googling the poison control and all that stuff. And he's screaming and screaming. And it's like so sad. But he was screaming and crying. And he's like, I'm going to die. I have cancer.
Oh,
And I was
no.
like, what?
Oh my goodness.
I don't know why he's even saying. I think he heard me talking about my friend who is really sick and died, and he thought that means dying, and so all these things are going through his mind, and like my heart's breaking for him because I like can't explain to him, and I'm like, you're gonna be okay, sweetie, it's fine, it's just it hurts, and I was panicking because I thought he's gonna go blind. This has to be so horrible, and all he can see is yellow. So I followed the instructions online. I got him into the shower, and they said just leave them with their face in the shower for 20 minutes. And within like 5 or 10 minutes, he was totally fine.
Oh,
But
good.
I felt like I was going to throw up. I was
It's like-
so scared.
Like, when would you ever think something like that could happen, right? Like, it's just so random.
No, I know. It
But
was
that's like
all
what
over him.
parenthood's all about, I guess.
I'm like, why do they make these stupid things? Ugh. They throw them all out.
Yeah, I don't think glow sticks will ever be a part of our
No.
kids'
No.
happy memories
boy.
again now.
Oh, it was so scary. Isn't it crazy how like the world just kind of stops for a minute? It just stops. There's nothing else that matters, and everything's just slow motion.
Especially that when with your kids. I mean, wow.
Yeah, Mike was like shaving when this happened, and then I'm like, Mike, like,
Oh no.
and Mike runs in. He's got like shaving cream on. He's like, oh my god, and, like runs to get the ice. It's just like,
Oh, and was he just screaming?
he
crying?
was, yeah. Benjamin was like crying because it must have. I mean, it looked painful. You know, it must have hurt so bad, and he didn't want us to put the ice on. I'm like, it's gonna help you, and yeah. But other than that, like that's like his only. Thank God, like the only time he's fallen and really hurt himself. And I mean, I know it's gonna happen more. You know, that's just like what. Now that
Wendy's
he's
o-
walking, it's inevitable. So.
Wendy's over in the corner going, just wait until your child has been in a horrible car accident and you're nowhere near them to
Oh my
console them.
True that. Well, yeah. Or getting hit while he's on his bicycle and he got hit by a car. Or glow sticks throwing what I thought would be a genius glow birthday party for Willow, where we also had a whole room that had the strobe lights. And so many of the kids were like, I don't feel so well.
Oh, no.
Because of the strobe lights. I was telling them just like
been sick?
go in fast and then get out. But then some of them were just like in the strobe light room forever, and then they would just come out like, oh, and I'm like, oh my God, what have I done to all the neighborhood children?
All the neighborhood kids throw up.
House is a rave.
I didn't
Well,
know
you
that
know what that means,
strokes would
Wendy.
make you nauseous. I knew it was
Oh,
like
yeah.
stroke, like an epileptic thing, but I didn't know.
No, just like a
I could have
motion
I
sickness.
could have caused seizures.
Yeah.
Holy
I remember you were talking about a strobe light. It was like one of those haunted mazes that pop up at a grocery store that's abandoned or something like that. And this one room was painted with black and white stripes, vertical,
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
with the strobe light going on, and then somebody who is also painted exactly the same way, and they come up to you. You don't see them until the last minute. And it's just like,
no.
Oh no.
yeah.
That reminds me of like a haunted house where you have to wear like 3D glasses. Was that? Did you have to do that?
No, you didn't have to do that. It was
That
freaky
is
enough.
Creepy. I don't recommend it. It was not cool.
That I mean, it all fits in with the theme of the show.
Of course, it's fun.
Fun.
And I think, thank you, Paul, for that turn. We've got two more names on the wheel.
And I have some super chats to say thank you to my mother-in-law, Carmen. Love you. Kelsey Blaine Gibson. And Emily Thatcher. Thank you all.
So nice.
Wow.
So
guys are
thank
the
you for
best.
supporting.
Best.
Yay. So we've got two names left.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's going thump 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 thump
Sticking
thump
with
again.
Wendy.
How are your predictions going now?
I have a 50-50
It's
chance.
gonna be
I'll
me.
probably
50-50
still be
shot.
wrong.
David.
David.
I said David a turn ago, so I'm gonna stick with David.
All right. I'm gonna go with David too.
Yep.
Let's
Could be Wendy.
That means I have plenty of time to decide.
maybe we should just give it to David. Which we should have just done. There we go.
Whenever I choose, just know that's gonna be wrong.
I only
So David, I guess everybody put their bet on you for this one.
Yeah, the wheel is rigged for that one for sure.
Yeah.
The wheel is never rigged, David. David. Ew.
Classical. I'm curious.
So David, it's your turn to tell
Yeah.
us about fun and or funny and what you're going to share with us.
Classical music is not fun.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's why you play it all.
So first things that came to mind were two sort of small genres of short pieces, scherzos and humoresques. Scherzos are that form of music dates back a long time, like the classical period, 1700s, and they tend to be kind of light, sprightly pieces. They're fun, they're bouncy, usually. I wish I was a virtuoso. If I was, I would play one of Chopin's scherzos. He wrote 4, and he completely turned the genre on its head. He made them big, giant, dramatic concert pieces. They're still the same form, but sound completely different from what you'd expect from a scherzo. But I'm not going to do that because I cannot play any of those 4 pieces. They're insanely difficult. So I had a few scherzos in mind, and then humoresque is another one that's a little bit newer than scherzo. It's not quite the same form, but it's kind of a fanciful sense of humor, not necessarily witty sense of humor. A lot of composers have written pieces using both of those titles. So, to that end, I'm playing one of each tonight. They're both fairly short. The first one is a scherzo I just learned today, so bear with me on it. It's by Beethoven. It's from his second piano sonata, it's a piece of music I've been aware of for decades. I have just never really tried playing it. But it's a fun, cute little piece. And then kind of in the same sort of vein, same sort of feeling, I wrote a piece called Humoresque a few years ago. It's also very short and sprightly. And they both have some sort of dashes of, oh, this is serious. And then it goes back to the bright and sprightly sort of feel. So
Cool.
that's what
Cool.
I picked out for tonight.
Original.
Some classical stuff. David.
I'm pairing myself with Beethoven.
Perfect.
So
It's the only way to go.
that's happening.
That's it. Okay.
Don't mind if I.
So instead of David Benjamin, it should be David Beethoven?
I'm not that. No.
No. Okay. David Benjamin, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. And I'll do like a wave or something when I. It should be fairly obvious. But.
second one was your original?
Yeah, second one was mine.
That was
Excellent.
So apologies for I was really jittery. I was super nervous tonight. I don't know why.
You were amazing.
Super jittery.
That was awesome.
I'm always like that.
You should definitely apologize for that amazing performance because it was so good.
So good.
I would
So
say
good.
David Beethoven. Just
You what?
David Beethoven.
Yeah, we're changing your name.
From Benji to Beto.
Beethoven.
Yeah, we think you should go Bach to Beethoven.
But
Actually, it's funny. I forgot to mention in my piece, I had two references to Mozart, one to Mozart and one to Bach in that piece. They're both, close the file. That was brilliant of me. They are both things that you kind of have to know are there to get. But the one of them is.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
It's in minor, but it's eine kleine Nachtmusik. And
Yes.
then this bit. That's very Bach, that passage.
Ready?
So if you're familiar with Bach's music, he did that kind of thing a lot.
Love it.
Did it go with Doc also, or Dog?
No. Lily's barking mad.
Great job.
I'm actually amazed that I don't know why she just started yowling because she wasn't while I was playing earlier. And you're muted, Amanda.
Yeah, because I took her in the room.
Ah, thank you.
Okay.
Lily yelps and yowls when I play.
Well, that would have added a nice little
Good job.
touch.
Loved it.
That leaves us with only one performer.
Gee, I wonder who that
Sticking with Wendy.
Yeah.
Really? Even still now?
Even still.
Even still. Okay, well,
I got nothing.
before we do Wendy, though, let's go ahead and get some promos out of the way, if we can. Let's see. We got a lot to share, so Wendy will give you a little bit of a break.
You need a break.
Yes, she does. Very, very much so.
past 2 hours.
And Paul, you can jump right in a little bit on this one because I guess you have Magical Mystery Tour, Magical Mystery Hour podcast episode 8 out right now, correct?
Yeah, that's the last one that was released. It's the second half of our 4th live stream. It's not confusing at all.
Oh.
This one is my stories about the Saula, the Sasquatch, the Giant of Kandahar. It's live now anywhere you consume podcasts. If you haven't checked out our podcast yet, check it out. Subscribe, like, rate. Love it. It's great.
Yeah. And then, of course, we have our Piano Man who is here with us tonight, but he will have his show next Tuesday starting at 8 p.m. Pacific. Classical pianos, fresh puns, and it's all performed live. Not Memorex at all. So come join us Tuesday evening, 8 p.m. for the Piano Man and David Benjamin. More of his fun and his music, too. So, oh, wait a minute. That's not the end of him. Okay. There we go. And then Amanda, probably going to continue with episode 100 into episode 101. I don't know. What is that the plan, Amanda?
I haven't decided on that yet because we were talking about how long that would take. But I might go back to it either this week or next week. Paul made me think tonight. I was like, oh, I could do like sentimental songs.
Ooh.
Also, you have not missed a week in the last 100 weeks.
Yep.
Yes.
So you could take a week.
I know.
You
So
won't.
I
You won't
am
take a
going
week
to be
off.
doing a show soon. So I'm waiting to see like how that's going to work out.
Oh.
Can you tell us?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to break off of this because we want to hear this. Now that
Yeah, I'm going to do it's actually we're rebooting it. We did it before and it's a perfect reboot. So what I'm doing, it's the Magic Flute for anybody who knows it.
Yes.
But it's set in a video game world. So like there's a Mario, there's Link, there's Peach,
Fun.
Zelda,
that?
and it's gonna be at the El Portal.
I don't know that. Is it in LA?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Congratulations.
And one of the strokes of brilliance in this show is if you're paying attention during the show, the Mario character never runs off stage left. He always has to go stage right.
That's so perfect.
Very good. Well, congratulations, Amanda. You're going to have to let us know.
Yeah, keep us
Go take Lily
updated.
out,
I get to
Amanda.
I play Toadette. So
Hey.
All right.
last time I don't know if we'll have the same ones. Last time we had scooters. So they're like, I had to remember how to ride a scooter, which was scary, terrifying. Like riding a scooter on a stage, you're like, oh my god, don't fall off the stage.
That would be.
Right turn, Clyde.
Also, I feel like stages are kind of slippery. Like
Yeah, they're
that's
slippery
true.
and a lot narrower. Well, what's the set and all that is on there? It's a lot more narrow than you think.
And as long as there's not an orchestra pit in the front that you have to worry about, too.
Yeah. No, not in the middle. I mean, like I said, you fall off the front of the stage, but thankfully
Is that happening in the month of March or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so toward like middle, I think we go something like it's 3 weekends. I think we end on the weekend of the 24th.
That's so awesome.
Okay, so you got to let us know the details.
Oh, yeah.
Please. Okay, well, so Amanda will be with us on the Wednesday, the 22nd, 8 p.m. And if you if you are taking requests, right, Amanda?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So there's her website. Go to amandaondemanda.com. There's a button there that says request live or something like that. Click that button and put your request in. And she will put it on the wheel, her wheel. Then on Thursday next week is Lovecast number 137 with Hunter Ackerman, live acoustics, originals, and covers. And he had a great show tonight. He always delivers. He's on 137. So he and Amanda and Online Variety Show are triple digits. Let's see what happens with all the rest of the shows as we keep going here on the Vaudacity Network. That's Hunter at 8 p.m. on next Thursday, followed by the Magical Mystery Hour, the live version, episode 6, with Amanda and Paul, and it's going to be stories about aliens.
People want it. We give the people what they want. From the very first episode when Amanda did DLF Pass, she's like, aliens? I mean, everybody's like, aliens.
Yeah.
And then every episode along the way, it's been like, aliens is the answer. Aliens is finally the answer next week. So tune in.
So on this show, I'm going to be saying
Like
that
the
ghosts are
artwork.
the answer.
Yeah.
No crazy monster, though. Well, maybe.
There could
maybe
be.
not. There could be.
Maybe the
That's
odd
true. I
monster's
shouldn't
the
say
answer.
anything. Well, I'm thinking of the movie franchise Alien. No, never mind.
Paul, you have to do your hair like the ancient aliens guy.
Oh. If I can grow it that long in a week, we'll see.
And speaking of a show with Paul, Thursday, March 2nd, coming up is episode 37 of The Cove, Music and Musings with Paul Carganilla and friends. Of course, that's going to be after a Lovecast. At least we assume that. So that'll be in a couple of weeks, Thursday, March 2nd, 9:15 p.m., The Cove 37. And coming up, we have a very special Cove taking place on Monday, March 6th. This is a very special event where we're doing a charity telethon for suicide prevention. It's the 16th annual Walk with Hope, where we raise money to help with suicide prevention. All funds raised go to the With Hope Foundation. And any of the donations that are made during that telethon will be doubled up to a certain amount. So let's open up and share. Of course, this is also to honor our dear friends, the Emerys, whose son unfortunately committed suicide. And so this is one of the ways that we help people understand and to help others to prevent suicide. The group With Hope, Walk with Hope, is a great group to donate to. So we're going to put some funds together and some songs and a show for the Cove for that evening. So please join us on Monday, March 6th. And then, of course, we've got the Polly's Picnic Cruise at the end of March through the 1st of April. Music and comedy on a boat with Paul Carganilla, Dan Franklin, Stephanie Renee Wall, Hunter Ackerman, Mike and Nicole Pierce, and maybe more.
I checked in today. I checked in on the app to the cruise, and I'm so excited. Can't wait.
Lots of great people coming.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And if you have never done a cruise before, it's fun, and especially when it's a picnic cruise, even more funner. So that's coming up. I don't know if there's still rooms available, but we're promoting it until then. And then, Paul, I want you to come on and tell us a little bit about this coming soon, the VH Esquire. Paul, go for it.
Well, I just want to say follow vh.esquire on Instagram. Follow me on YouTube and TikTok. I'm putting something together. We're going to start it actually a week from next Tuesday. It's a Instagram. It's going to be a story told about the art of collecting, something that people are very passionate about. And as one of the people that I've been talking to recently told me, like, the art of collecting is really an expression about the person who is collecting, and it's a whole community that I'm excited to introduce another community to through these channels. So check it out.
Fantastic. So that's coming soon. Go to at vh.esquire on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Like it, get it ready, because it's coming soon. And we got a lot of promo in tonight, so lots of great things coming up. As well as, I guess we are planning for a 3-year online variety show, Polly's Picnic
So much
show.
exciting stuff. So much.
Wow. Lots of great things happening, and we still have one more great thing happening tonight.
Can I share a couple pictures, Craig, really quick?
Oh, yes. Go ahead.
Can you enable...
Let's see. Actually, Paul, you've got a... Paul, can you make Amanda a co-host, please?
Oh, sorry.
No problem.
Hang on one second.
Ooh.
There we go.
Okay. So, just so you can see, there we are. Let's see. Okay, can you see it? No.
No.
Okay, hold on. Oh, I didn't actually. Okay, how about that?
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So last time.
That's Amanda in the front there.
Yeah. Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Pink's
This is
out.
from the company's website. So there's other shows. So I'm going to go to where the other one is. So, that was one from our show, but it's okay. I can't get to it. And then, hang on. Oh, that's also from our show. So that's actually.
Oh, wow.
That and stuff. So
fun.
It's a really cool show. Can't wait to do it again.
And they just opened Super Nintendo World at Universal,
Yes,
so
it should be, a thing.
why don't you see if you can wear your costume over there?
I know, right? Let me see. I have a flyer.
The Mario franchise is finally taking off.
Yeah, it took long enough. They have here. I'll do this one. I can't find the other one right now, but just so you can see the company and the dates. There you are. It's the one on the right. The one that says Super Flute.
Okay.
And look it up. It's a Pacific Opera project. Yeah, it'll be really cool.
That's
Yay.
awesome.
All right, I'll stop that share. There we go. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you so much, Amanda, for sharing that with us. Okay, so you got to promote that more now.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So the lovely and talented Wendy Walker.
Oh, look at the time.
Wait, we need to spin the wheel, right?
Good night, everyone. Good night, everyone. That's all the time we have for tonight. Thank you.
Time for another
The
guest.
headliner.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
There it is. There it is. Paul still got Sam's box. Or
I really, really wanted to find chords to the Laverne and Shirley theme song after you said that. I couldn't find any that were correct. And then I was trying to just like figure it out, but it didn't work. So next time.
All right. Something to work on.
Yep.
So,
Paul,
okay.
you don't know that song, do you? You're too young.
What the theme to Laverne and Shirley?
Yeah. Stop it.
I love you.
Fine. Well, Laverne and Shirley was a song. It was a TV show that we used to. There were 3 channels. I quit.
Quit, Miss White.
Well, at least she didn't
I quit,
rage
Mr. White.
quit.
And then I really did think about That Thing You Do because there's all the songs from that. But that's so. And then I thought, like, I usually play this ukulele and pick a song that is not for the ukulele. That is on brand for me. I usually pick a downer of a song. And a song that you should not do on the ukulele. But I was like, or I could actually have this ukulele that I purchased on the island of Kauai in Hawaii and actually play a song that's meant for a ukulele.
Well, you've done a great job with it
Lily's gonna be
up to
happy.
this point.
And I've done this song before.
Okay.
I did, but it was one of my rare pre-records. You know, I love a pre-record.
Type today.
According to Wikipedia, Laverne and Shirley ran for 8 seasons, starting in 1976.
Nothing's gonna turn us back now. Straight ahead and on the track now. Nothing?
Oh,
Nothing.
that does actually sound familiar.
Yeah.
I'll look it up.
Now that you
1, 2, 3, 4, Schlemiel,
how that
Schlemazel,
Hots and Pepper,
Pepper Incorporated.
I'm just gonna do a whole just night of 1970s theme songs.
Let me
That's
know
gonna be
when.
the next Polly's Picnic. It's just theme music from shows and movies.
I would
Oh,
totally
I love that.
I'm in.
I love that idea.
Yes.
In.
Great idea.
Have you not done that before?
I haven't.
So epic.
I love
I
that.
think that would be
do
fun.
that, or else I'm gonna steal it.
David can do all the movie scores.
One day, when I'm gonna be
All
like,
of
I
them.
need a theme, guys.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
everyone. I'm
I'll
gonna
do
do
all
a
of them. We'll
version.
be here for 10 hours.
We've done like songs
I was
from
like,
movies,
not like that hasn't
but
really
we've
happened.
never
Yeah,
done
same.
theme songs.
TV theme songs.
That's right. There was that one. What was it? 8-hour show? 9-hour show?
Tonight.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Night.
If I remember, that was the one that several
What?
of us stayed up talking for several hours after that show.
All right.
All right. So, Wendy.
Hi. I think I'm in tune. I don't know.
Fine.
Okay. So, what is the song that you're going to share with us?
A little Annette Funicello. Maybe not in the same key, but My Little Grass Shack in Kealakekua, Hawaii. Why not?
Ladies and
not?
gentlemen, Wendy Walker.
Here we go. I wanna go back to my little grass shack in Kealakekua, Hawaii. I wanna be with all the Connies and Wahinis that I knew long ago. I can hear old guitars a-playing on the beach of Hoana now. I can hear all the Kauaians saying, Komo mai no ka ua ika ale wala ka how it won't be long till my ship will be sailing back to Kona. A grand old place that's always fair to see. I'm just a little lonely for Hawaiian boy. I wanna go back to my fish and poi. I wanna go back to my little grass shack in Nuka Uka Apua, I go swimming by. Where the Huma Huma Nuka Nuka Apua, I go swimming by. Where the Huma Huma Nuka Nuka Apua, I go swimming by. Ukulele.
Gosh, that was like the best way to end this.
Yes.
Thank y'all.
Oh,
Great.
So pretty. We went to Hawaii in November. It was my first time ever, and I've been dying to go there. And I always thought it would just be like a bucket list, like, okay, I've been there, like I can go somewhere else. And I'm like, no, I want to go back like, now.
And visit other islands too, right? Because I've only been to Kauai,
Yeah.
and I would really like to see the other
Oh,
ones.
I really liked Maui.
I prefer Maui, and we just got back from Kauai. I loved Kauai. Maybe it was because the weather was really crazy. I loved that it was rainy, but we couldn't really go into the ocean much. It was like really stormy. But I do love Maui.
Yeah,
So
Maui.
Great.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it depends on what you like to do, because I know like Kauai is a lot more wild and less built up than the other islands. If you like hiking and stuff like that, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to visit Kauai, but we went to
Oahu.
Oahu because we were at Waikiki.
Yeah.
But there was a lot to do, and it was fun. And with Benjamin, it was kind of perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. I love you guys. You guys are awesome.
Love you. That was beautiful.
Thank you. That was great.
It was longer. I shortened it. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Well, it's okay,
I was like,
Wendy.
let's
I
just
make up
end-
for that because I do the opposite. I take short stuff and make it longer.
We just end it now.
Never like long
Click.
enough when you're playing.
Stop. But it was nice to actually do a fun ditty
Yes.
rather than the sad stuff.
Well,
Got plenty more of those.
Thank you so much. I mean, this was great. Everybody had their fun songs tonight. And, okay, I got to say, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our fantastic deep cuts group. Wendy Walker, Paul Carganilla, Mike and Nicole Pierce, David and Amanda Benjamin, and thank you guys so very. Oh, and Jamie Carganilla, of course.
And let's give it up for Craig Jackman, our host this evening.
Host with the most.
Thank you, of course, to our promotional team.
Yes.
Christina Bielen, Daria Mills, and Heather Dingus behind the scenes.
And thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to watch us. We really, really appreciate you. We love you guys. And we're going to go for more deep cuts soon.
Very soon.
Yes, please.
All right. Well, thank you all very much again. And have a fantabulous weekend and a fantabulous evening. We love you. All the best and good
Farewell.
night.
Aloha.
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 Toodles.
Talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit. Nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. What I've got they used to call the blues. Nothing is really wrong, feeling like I don't belong. Walking around, some kind of lonely clown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Funny, but it seems I always wind up here with you. Nice to know somebody loves me. but it seems that it's the only thing to do. Run and find the one who loves me. What I feel has come and gone before. No need to talk it out. We know what it's all about.